the gates and watch Metropolis. Empires come and go, we live forever. And eternity is in your head tonight. Take my broken wings, teach me to fly again.
Hey world, this summer I went back to Sweden. After a long journey, I arrived at a shamanistic yoga retreat in South Sweden. This time was not only going to be relaxing and calming, but also extremely intense. I haven't been the most spiritual person before this journey. I have learned so much about healing in general, which I never thought possible. And I hope at the end of the video you can feel a glimpse of that too. So after taking my time and really soaking in what I learned and soaking in the beauty of nature, it was time to head home. The days of summer till autumn hits were rainy, cloudy, sunny, beautiful, and everything in between. Until everything felt balanced for the next fall to come. So for the longest time I thought that healing would mean working on your emotional and cognitive state. And along my healing journey I figured, which many of you know, that it's also extremely important to implement your body. So like it's important to move regularly and to also stretch your body, because emotions, they get stuck in the body, and the more stuck you are, the less you want to move, and the less you move, the more like mental health problems can rise up or become quite big. So I already knew that it's important to implement like body and mind. But then I went to this shamanistic yoga retreat in Sweden, and I have to say that I haven't been a very spiritual person before this retreat. So I was kind of skeptic, and I didn't very much believe in the spiritual world that much at the time. But during the retreat, I figured that there is another level that's extremely important for our healing, and this for me was mind-blowing. And this is simply the energetic field. Like, you do have a mind, you do have a brain, you do have a body, and your soul is like connected to your energy, or your soul comes with some kind of energy. You may have a wild energy or a calm energy or a different kind of energy, but when you are stuck in life, when you are tired all the time, when you have mental health issues, it can very well be, or it really might be, that you do also have an energetic block if the cognitive and emotional and physical type of healing don't work for you in a way that they enrich you that much that you are full of life. And that was the case for me. So emotional work helped, cognitive work helped, implementing my body helped, but it also got me this far. And implementing the energetic field also, or the energetic system, I don't know how to call it, this really gave me the opportunity to make a jump into my real energy. So what do I mean by this real energy soul stuff? What I'm talking about is we all have a certain kind of energy. And when we are children, society, schoolmates, our parents teach us to behave a certain way. They teach us to be silent at school. They teach us not to move. They teach us to follow rules. They teach us to fit into society, to fit into norms and to be normal. And the more different your true nature is from what they are putting on top of you, the more different you really are from what they want you to be or what they make you to be, the more your energy will be reduced, your natural energy, because you know, to survive, I have to fit their rules, I have to do what they say, I have to behave a certain way. This works on a very, very subconscious level, and we get cognition as a child, and this cognition is like in our bloodstream for a very long time, for most people their whole lives. And not being in your like full power, maybe sleeping a lot and not having the feeling of, okay, I'm giving what I know I'm meant to be my all, or not knowing what you are meant to do in your life, this also means that you are not in your true energy. And during this retreat, I really figured out on a deep energetic level, which also implemented my body and my mind and my emotions, where my true energy really lies and who I really am under this society mask. And living alternatively for years and thinking alternatively, I always thought, well, I am not normal and that's great and I know my way, but I am even more individual than I thought I would be, and I have so much more energy than I thought I would have. And right now I figured that I need so much less sleep than I thought. I can do so much more than I thought, not because I force myself to do it, but because I have so much intrinsic motivation to really go my personal path. If you're interested in details about the retreat, you can tell me in the comments and I will make a separate video about that. But what the retreat also taught me, like at the end of the retreat, is what I practically can implement now, what really helps me, my soul and my energy, and just for me to be fully me all the time. And these are basically two things. The first thing is singing, like a lot, daily. And the second thing is being in nature a different way than I was in the past. So I'm very connected to nature and I've always loved to spend time there, but I didn't touch nature that much. I mean, I did hug a tree here and there, but I didn't really give my body to, or really connected my body to nature that much. And I figured that that is something that I personally need so much. So yeah, that's what I do right now. how you feel and no matter in which state of life you are at right now, there is always your inner wisdom ready to guide you to see your way towards where you are meant to go. This inner wisdom is connected to your intuition. It is like a light right in front of you, pointing the way. For many of us, it is too cloudy to see it fully all the time. But there are always moments when you see it crystal clear. Moments where you are totally open to your truth and in your true nature. When you can see your light and focus on it, it might shine as bright as the sun. Follow the light. Follow its direction. It doesn't matter how fast you walk. It doesn't matter when you arrive. It doesn't matter how far the light is away from where you stand or walk right now. The only thing that matters, look at the light, and when you move, follow the light.